Let's build a home for every single career in The Sims 4, but the budget for the home will be the real-life annual salary of that career. This is part 8. I am part of the EA Creator Network, so some packs were gifted to me and some packs I've purchased myself. Welcome back to everybody's favorite series on my channel. As per usual, I will link the entire series playlist down below with episodes 1 to 7. Today, once again, due to popular demand, we are going with one of your guys' suggestions and building a home for a secret agent. I was kind of skeptical because in my head I was like, what's the real life equivalent of a secret agent? But then a lot of you suggested I use an FBI agent or CIA agent salary, and I thought that was a great idea. Now, if you guys have any other great ideas, don't forget to comment down below any suggestions you have for future episodes. And also make sure you're looking through the comments and thumbs upping the ones you guys like. Like if I can't decide which career to do, generally I will lean towards the one that has like the most likes. So in The Sims 4, the secret agent career is a base game career, and you start off as an agency clerk making 17 simoleons per hour. And to make it to the top of the career, you're gonna need the logic skill and the charisma skill. However, if you go down the villain branch, you're also gonna need the mischief skill. Once you're at the top of the career, you're a double diamond agent making 284 simoleons per hour. But also, I thought this was kind of interesting. The work-life balance is not great. Your shift is from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. So you're working like a 15-hour day. And then in the villain branch, you're making 515 simoleons per hour, but you only work from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., so only a 5-hour day. I guess if you work in this field, you are gonna have weird hours, like it's not a 9 to 5 desk job, so maybe it is kind of realistic. But anyways, as usual, let's take to Google to figure out how much a secret agent, or in this case, an FBI agent, actually makes. According to Google, an FBI agent on average makes $69,203 per year. That's a pretty good budget. I'm definitely not complaining, especially considering in our last video we had like less than 20k for our entire build. I don't really want to jinx myself, but I'm just gonna say it. I have high hopes. I have high hopes for this build. Before we continue, let's check in on how your new year is going. Have you set any goals yet? No pressure, by the way, it's never too late. But if any of your goals this year include saving money, eating healthier, or maybe having more free time to work on your side hustle, then today's sponsor, HelloFresh, is going to be your best friend. You guys probably know already, but I wholeheartedly believe in this service because had it not been for HelloFresh, I would not have had the time to grow this YouTube channel to what it is today and have a full-time job at the same time. HelloFresh makes meal planning so easy by delivering pre-portioned ingredients and chef-crafted recipes right to your door, so you don't have to waste any time grocery shopping. You get to choose from 50+ dinner options each week. They've got vegan, vegetarian, keto, protein plus, calorie smart, you name it, they've got you covered. Each week, you get to customize your delivery by adjusting your delivery date and even skipping weeks if you want to. I really love how flexible it is and how it's not like a monthly subscription where you have to commit. You literally just pay for the weeks you want a box, so there's no money wasted and no food wasted. You never know when one small lifestyle change will alter the course of your entire year, so if you haven't tried HelloFresh yet, I really need you to at least give it a shot. Luckily, I have an amazing bonus deal for you. This month, they're offering you guys 10 free meals and free breakfast for life. Click the link in my description or use code AshleyJan10 and get 10 free meals plus free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while your subscription is active if you're in the US. Outside the US, the local discount will apply. Here we are in the lovely Oasis Springs. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods of Oasis Springs because it's so grassy and lush. The budget has been set, so we're gonna get started. I want to do something quite modern, and I do have an inspo photo which I'll pop on the screen right now. Modern homes are always kind of tricky because sometimes what looks good in real life doesn't end up looking that good in The Sims just due to like the building limitations. But I feel like with the introduction of platforms and just various build features over the years, we're now able to bring a lot of these modern homes to life in The Sims, which is great. I remember when I was younger, I used to think these ultra modern homes were just like the coolest thing in the world. Like this type of home would have been my literal dream home as a child. And then I guess as you get older, you start to appreciate more of a cozy vibe. Okay, I think this is pretty good for our general shape. It just looks like a bunch of boxes, which is, you know, contemporary design at its finest, am I right? Now just going in with these half walls to create the kind of thicker roof texture that we're looking for. Luckily, we have so many different heights, so we can play around with them to create some dimension. That's the key when you're building these ultra modern homes, is creating enough dimension and like visual interest with varying heights. Otherwise, it just ends up looking kind of boxy and sad. We've already spent over 10,000 simoleons on the exterior as well. I think I should probably budget like 40,000 for the interior, I think would be fair. Going in with this glass fence from the Get Together pack to create this patio. We also need to recreate this staircase area, which I think would be kind of nice to do with the platform tool. We do have medium wall height walls, so we have some like ceiling space to work with if we want to raise everything up a bit. That's definitely one of the downsides of working with the shortest wall height. Although it is like my favorite wall height to work with, you can't really add too many platforms because the Sims will like bonk their head on the ceiling. So medium wall height allows you to create more depth on like the outside and the interior if you want to. This black and white staircase from the Get Famous expansion pack is honestly like a perfect match to the photo. For the door, I think this one from the Get Together expansion pack is always a good option. They have some nice neutral colors. And for windows, we obviously have to go with these ones from the Eco Lifestyle pack. They're also just great value because they're only 35 simoleons. I do want these windows to be like perfectly floor to ceiling, so I think I'm gonna raise the platform up one more time to see if it will create the floor to ceiling effect, which it does. Yay! The irony is the person who lives here is obviously a secret agent, right? But they can't have like an overly like hidden or mysterious home because then that would be so obvious that they're trying to hide something. So they have to have these big glass windows fully exposing everything that's in their house to be like, hey, look, I have nothing to hide. I'm just a normal person. You can see everything in my house. That way, nobody will suspect they're a secret agent. Let's use this base game dark gray unbent smoothness for this section on the left side of the home. For a pure black swatch, I generally like to go towards Spa Day. I think they have some good black colors. I like them because they still have texture to them, so they're not just like plain paint, so they're good for exteriors. And then for the wood section, honestly, this base game one could be a good option. I would love to use Eco Lifestyle too. The only issue is the wood is kind of going in a horizontal pattern instead of a vertical pattern, which to be honest doesn't bother me too much, especially since the texture is so nice. I say we go for it. I mean, it clearly looks the best. Just finishing off with a few of these half wall trims. We also can't forget these trims as well. We've spent just under 20,000 simoleons, and this is what the exterior is looking like. I tried to do a similar design on the back, but just change it up ever so slightly. I think it looks pretty accurate to the photo and also very modern, which is what I was going for. Now, the only thing left to do is add in all of the landscaping and greenery. Right now, it's looking very like concretey and sad, so hopefully I can spend no more than 5,000 simoleons doing that. I had budgeted 40,000 simoleons for the interior, but obviously if I can have like 45,000 simoleons, that would be a huge help. These base game succulents are only like 25 simoleons, so they're not breaking the bank. No joke, ever since the vet episode where I probably spent like 20,000 simoleons on the landscaping, I'm like overly cautious about my landscaping. I kind of love the way this Jungle Adventure one looks. It's just so lush and like hangs so beautifully. We can even stack two next to each other to create some more fullness. Let's add a few of these on the back as well. Okay, wait a second. Is this one from Jungle Adventure better? It's kind of like bigger, so it might be better. It's also like more cost effective because we only have to use one. That looks pretty lush. I think I like it. Next, let's go in with some terrain paint to create our gravel pathway. I'm usually pretty anti-grid, but when it comes to terrain painting, I love the grid. What can I say? Let's size up some of these base game rocks just to line our pathway. It's a good idea to have a few different varieties so it doesn't look all the same. Ooh, what if I go in with some palm trees or something on the lot right here? That would be quite luxurious in the best way possible. I just noticed that there seems to be a concrete fence around the home in the photo, so I do want to replicate that because I think some privacy is necessary. I'm wondering if it's a better idea to just create a fence with a half wall. This is what the house looks like with all of the landscaping done and also the DIY concrete fence around the whole home. I did have to cut out a section here just so they they can like exit to the back if they want to. Oh wait, I do have to go in with a bin. Let's just put the trash can in the back here, and there you have it. Here's our exterior for our modern home for a secret agent, all done. An ultra modern home like this just fits a secret agent so well in my opinion, and I do love the irony of having like these large open windows as if you have nothing to hide. But obviously don't worry, we will be including some sort of like secret hidden office, probably in one of these sections of the home, which have like literally no windows. As per usual, let me know down below if you like this exterior and if you think it suits a secret agent or not, and also let me know if you think 45,000 simoleons is going to be enough to furnish this entire interior. You guys need to place your bets right now before we start on the interior. That way, if I epic fail, crash and burn, you guys are coming down with me. It's a new year, but I'm still taking zero accountability for my builds, you guys. Before we get started, I have an exciting announcement regarding my EA creator code. For a limited time until January 26th, you guys will also get a 5% discount off your purchase. So basically, I get 5%, you guys get 5%, and EA gets even less. It seems like they're just testing out this feature for a limited time, so make sure you use it before January 26th. I'm guessing if this is successful, then they're more likely to keep the discount all the time, so you guys can always get 5% off. So make sure you're using a creator code at checkout so you can maximize those savings. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've secured the vision for what this floor plan is going to be. So on the bottom floor, we have the kitchen and dining area back here. The secondary bedroom here, it's probably going to be for a kid or a teenager. And then here is the downstairs bathroom. On the right hand side, we have this sunken living room, but then also this platformed living room area, which I'm not really sure what exactly I'm going to put here. Maybe some skill building items. Now here is where the secret agent part gets incorporated. I'm going to put one of those secret hidden bookcase doors here, which leads to this random hidden hallway area where there's a ladder, and that ladder goes up into this secret room with no windows, and this is where the secret agent lair is going to be. And then besides that, we just have our primary bedroom and an ensuite bathroom. I would have liked to maybe make a basement or something, but I think given the budget, we're not going to have enough money to like furnish an entire basement and then also furnish this entire home. I also just think putting the secret office upstairs in this box that has no windows does actually make the most sense, but let me know what you guys think of this floor plan in general, and let's get to furnishing. Let's keep it going with the eco lifestyle vibe. I'm just placing down this wood flooring. It's so beautiful. For the wallpaper, let's bring in that same concrete texture we used on the exterior. Just as a preliminary base, we can obviously go in and change each room as we see fit. I kind of want to put in the bookcase door just right off the bat. It's only 300 simoleons and it's unlocked at level 7 of the secret agent career. I actually like this bookcase because it kind of goes with the modern vibe of this home. Nobody will ever suspect a thing. Let's put this red light from Get Famous into the secret hallway just for the vibes. Let's do the living room since we're already here, and as you can tell, we are going for more of a modern vibe. Modern homes tend to not be super cluttered, which is very good, especially if we plan to run out of money, which honestly, that's basically me in every episode, I'm pretty sure. Just making my own sectional couch with these 2 spa day couches, and then I'm gonna raise up this pillow stack from the toddler stuff pack to cover the clipping. I kind of picture them having a rug sort of like this for some reason. Something about the color and the geometric pattern seems right to me. With this overly warm wood coffee table set from Tiny Living too. Maybe this modern armchair from City Living as an accent chair, perhaps in this neon orange color to give this kind of like a retro vibe. In this little nook, we can go in with this bar from the Cozy Bistro kit. I'm hoping to find a warm wood that kind of matches the coffee table. It might have to be this one. That might be our best bet. And then what if I put this bowling stuff wall decor as our backdrop? For a pendant light, I don't know if I'm just absolutely cray or not, but don't you think this one might just work? Like perhaps if I sized it down a little bit? I don't think I've ever used this light ever in my life. It's clearly supposed to be for the rec center. Not gonna lie, I've already made my mind up and I'm gonna keep it. Let me know down below if that was just the worst decision ever or not. Next up, we should grab some sort of plant, and this indoor palm tree is speaking to me, mainly because we finally have the ceiling height to accommodate it. I also think it would be kind of cool if we continued the pattern from the bar area and created more of a photo collage going along this wall. Okay, well I think I have like the basics in this living room. I don't have that much furniture, but I have like no money left, like 33,000 to do the entire home, and I've only done one room. So as per usual, we are off to a very questionable start. Let's get the kitchen over with. Immediately, I'm gravitating towards these kitchen counters from the Dream Home Decorator pack. They aren't too expensive. Let's just do a very simple kitchen. Maybe we can fit a small island. Nothing overly extravagant or fancy. Luckily, like I said, I won't have to clutter up this house too much. If I can complete both the kitchen and the dining room with 25,000 simoleons left to spare, I think that will be a win. Going in with my favorite hood fan from the Cool Kitchen Stuff pack. I like how high up it sits. Anything to highlight the high ceilings here is a win because it adds that extra touch of luxury. These bar stools from the bowling pack complement the retro vibe we're going for. Or we could also go with these ones from the base game if we want to choose a color, because this one does have a lot more plain swatches. Ooh, we can even do like a brown on brown moment. I don't have a ton of money to add a lot of clutter. Maybe I can go in with like a statement pendant light and call it a day. Maybe this new one from the Cozy Kitsch kit. I must admit it's looking a little bleak in this kitchen, but for some reason this like one pendant light also weirdly reminds me of like an interrogation room, which does slightly make sense for our secret agent house. So maybe the vibe here is like subtle foreshadowing. Either way, whether we like it or not, we don't have a ton of money to complain, so I'm just gonna throw down a trash can and then work on the dining room. If I do have more money at the end, I can come back and zhuzh up the kitchen a little bit, but what's important is we do have the essentials. For the dining room, we're gonna need a round table, obviously. I think I'm gonna use this one from the Cozy Kitsch kit. Would it be absolutely crazy if I went with like an orange color scheme again? Or should I just like give it a rest? Actually, scratch that. I kind of want to use this glass table from the Get Famous pack. Something about a glass table feels like retro but also modern at the same time. For the chairs, maybe these ones from the Tiny Living pack? I'm not really sure. The pendant light options are not inspiring me right now. Maybe just the good old Tiny Living pendant light? Truly revolutionary stuff. Oh, maybe this one from Spa Day. This one's kind of cool, right? This is giving contemporary and modern, for sure. Okay, I'm not mad at the furniture, but something needs to happen here because it looks so, like, sad over here, and then here it's, like, so bright and colorful and happy. So, maybe I need a rug? All I know is something about this isn't sitting right with me. I don't care how much money I have to spend, I am livening up this area one way or another. Ooh, what about this new rug from the Cozy Kitsch kit? It has like a fun, retro-ish vibe. Oh, this could be the answer. Could it be the answer? It very well may be. Honestly, I don't mind it. It just doesn't really look expensive. And this home is obviously quite expensive, so I think it just kind of cheapens the place. Maybe this rug is just not the answer. It's the rug's fault, not mine. Let's just be so clear about one thing, okay? It is always the fault of the furniture and not of the user, aka me. This rug from Get Famous is gonna pull through, I just know it. Okay, this? Kinda cute. A little too colorful. Maybe? Oh my gosh. I fear I am getting into that bad place where I'm indecisive about everything, and if I don't make a decision really quickly, this could go to a bad place, like this whole build. Is that too matchy-matchy? Answer quickly. Like, is that kind of perfect, or is that just like so cringy because it's way too matchy-matchy? I don't think I can do it. Okay, maybe something neutral like that, where it's still like retro-ish looking, but it's not cheap looking because it's neutral. Oh my gosh, it just came to me what this room needs, and it's something on the walls to make it not look so depressing. And I swear I'm not forcing it, but the first thing that came to my mind is one singular painting, and like, this is not even a joke. I'm pretty sure the egg painting is the answer. Like, this This just changes everything, does it not? It's the perfect size, it's the perfect vibe. All along, all we needed was the egg painting. You honestly can't even make this stuff up anymore. I was missing something in this room and the egg painting just came to my rescue. I just added this plant from the movie Hangout stuff pack, and unfortunately I have gone over budget. I did say I wanted to stop at 25K, so I think we will have to stop the kitchen and dining room here and leave this as is. Again, I can come back later if I have extra budget in the end, but I want to make sure I have enough funds to do literally the rest of the home. So why don't we finish off this downstairs super quickly, starting with the extra bedroom. I think it would be best if we made this bedroom for a teenager, and I do want to use the pastel pop kit a lot in this bedroom, especially these tiled end tables. These are like my favorite end tables ever.
6.5 hours later.
I have been staring at this bedroom for, I want to say, 20 minutes, and this is where I'm at. Like, not even anything spectacular, which is the worst part. I'm just gonna slap down a mirror of sorts and then move on from this room as quickly as possible, preferably. In my head, I really wanted to make this something special, but I really don't think it's anything special. I really have no explanation as to why I am struggling so hard right now. We also need to remember that this is like the secondary bedroom, so it's not even vital to the theme of the build whatsoever. Maybe we'll give them a bulletin board as if they're a FBI agent in training. Yes, that makes sense, doesn't it? Maybe I can put one of those movie posters on the wall and do like the spy one. Isn't there a spy one? This one kind of, oh yeah, James Pond. Yeah, this is like, this fits the spy secret agent theme, doesn't it? They are big fans of James Pond, and they also want to become a secret agent when they grow up. Seems legit. For overhead light, let's just go in with this funky one from the, ooh, what is that? The Modern Luxe kit. That's what that is. I don't know, I just feel like this room was in need of some funkiness, especially since the walls are so like plain and sad. I still do have the option, by the way, to change the wallpaper on the interior if I want to. I just haven't thought about it. There's something oddly comforting about just having a blank concrete slate, don't you think? Let's go in with a couple of these record decals from the high school years pack. Maybe I can form some sort of collage or something. Okay, that's kind of cool. Adds a little bit of personality to this room. I feel kind of bad because this is like a kid's or a teen bedroom. I want to give them like a little bit of clutter, maybe just some magazines. I just don't want them to get bored, okay? Okay, preliminary bedroom is done like so. I say preliminary because we can always go back in and add more if we have the money. Next up, let's do this bathroom super quickly. Let's do this base game glass shower. It's nice and modern, so no complaints there. Do you think I can splurge on the matching toilet? It's 2,000 simoleons, but it is very like high tech. And for some reason, I picture a secret agent having like a cool smart home with like smart devices and a smart toilet, if you know what I mean. I know it's kind of a large investment, but I just feel like it fits the theme really well. Somebody please tell me they see where I'm coming from. Please, I'm begging. Just let me have my $2,000 toilet. What to do about wall tiles? The key here is to not overthink it. No one's ever mad. That's the thing. That's the thing. Nobody is ever mad when you use spa day. Nobody is disappointed. Literally impossible. Okay, well here is our bathroom situation. We did kind of spend all of our budget on the toilet, so I'm just gonna, you know, be reasonable and money conscious for the rest of the room because I'm a responsible person. Here's our first downstairs bathroom all done. It has all the essentials. It even has a talking toilet, which is perfect for our secret agent because maybe they need to get their next mission from the toilet. I don't know. You always got to be locked in. Smart home. It's the future. Anyways, we have 18,000 simoleons to finish off the entire rest of the home. I think we're actually okay, because we have this section, and then we have one bedroom, and then we have the secret lair. So I say, do we just go straight up to the secret lair and like get that out of the way just to make sure we don't run out of space? I mean money? That would be the responsible thing to do, right? I personally don't like moving on from things until it's like complete, so it really kind of grinds my gears to leave the bottom unfinished before moving on to the top, but hey, hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, don't you think? So I'm gonna grab this secret agent desk, the reconnaissance workstation. You get it at level 3 of the secret agent career. We're also gonna need a computer. I kind of like this one because it's high-tech looking. For the desk chair, of course, we need to go in with this one that also comes with the secret agent career. For some reason, it's giving like Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Apparently this desk lamp is also from the secret agent career. Also this tactical map, of course. At level 8 you get this spy satellite. Apparently this is the computer you get from the secret agent career, but it's 3,000 simoleons, which is more than double what we paid for ours. So I'm gonna have to say no to this, and you're gonna have to earn this yourself when you get to level 9 of the career, okay? Some things you're gonna have to work for. I can't do it all. I think we should eliminate the overhead lighting and only rely on like mood lighting of sorts, either this like siren light that we used in the hallway. There's this tactical screen from the Journey to Batu pack that kind of works perfectly for an office like this. Maybe we should put it on this back wall here and then put the spy one on this side. What an interesting turn of events. Suddenly, the Journey to Batu pack has proved to be useful. Didn't have that on my 2025 bingo card. Let's include a couple of these file cabinets from the Get to Work pack, and also a bunch of these miscellaneous shelves. I imagine you're gonna need different equipment depending on what your mission is. I can't imagine how you get any work done in only red light, but you know, guess it's fine. Do it for the vibes, right? I think a small couch here would be useful to kind of like watch the map for new intel. Me acting like I know what a day in the life of a secret agent is like. It's like, make it a man cave, but kind of like secret agent coded, you know? Let's grab this tinkering table from Strangerville. We can imagine they're making some new gadget of sorts. I also think it would be useful to add one of these wardrobe racks because I imagine they're gonna need a lot of different disguises depending on their mission. Oh, we totally need to use that window where it's like a window on one side but a mirror on the other. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, low-key, it's kind of creepy because it's clearly looking into the bathroom, but also it's like more about the theme. This is clearly the primary ensuite. No guests are using this. We're not spying on guests. Do I have enough money for a globe bar? It's only 310 simoleons. After you complete a really tough mission, you come back here, debrief, and unwind with a old-fashioned or something. And with that, here is our secret agent's secret lair all done. You can come here to get your work done. You have all of your equipment for your new missions and whatever it is that secret agents do. It's a secret, I don't really know. Let me know down below if you think this would be a good office for that career. And with that, we have only 10,500 simoleons left to complete the rest of this home. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we can do it. Once again, all of the confidence I had at the beginning of the build is all gone, and I have no confidence whatsoever that I can finish this build. I think I'm gonna have to delete the talking toilet from the downstairs and maybe just put it upstairs because I don't think the guest bathroom necessarily needs the fancy toilet, if you know what I mean. Okay, here is the upstairs bathroom all done. It's the exact same as the downstairs bathroom. I just brought the talking toilet upstairs. The mirror is slightly different, and yeah, besides that, it's just like a copy paste of the downstairs. I think that's fine. We need to keep things simple. I really wanted to use a bed like this one from Get Famous. I just thought it was so retro and dramatic. Pairing it with the matching mid-century modern end tables from Get Famous. I'm not really sure like what was I thinking with this room. It's honestly way too big. Maybe we should twist the bed this way and cut off the room a little bit. We can either put a half wall or even a full length wall to like physically cut off the space. And then on this side, we can have like a full on walk-in closet. Let's go in with this base game hamper in the corner here and this low-lying jungle adventure plant in the corner. Fill these empty spaces with a few baskets. Maybe this rug from the laundry day stuff pack. It's not the worst thing in the world, maybe paired with one of these funky chairs in the corner too. I think that's good for our walk-in closet area. Now, just for the bed area, I just need to throw down a rug basically. I am once again gonna attempt to make this Get Famous rug work for me. It kind of let me down on the main floor, but I think we can make it work. There's something about this that I just generally don't hate. Do you think it would be logical that they have like some sort of exercise equipment in their room? They need to be like strong and stuff, right? Like what if they're fighting bad guys and stuff? I don't know. I need to find one more item in this corner here. I'm thinking maybe some sort of chaise chair. Perhaps this one from the Dream Home Decorator pack. This could be its time to shine. Let's put this floor lamp from the Cozy Kitsch kit to kind of tie it into the downstairs lighting. And finishing off with our beloved potted plant from the Jungle Adventure pack. As we know, this is only 50 simoleons, so it really comes in handy when you're on a budget. And with that being said, here is our upstairs primary bedroom and walk-in closet home gym area, and I think given our limited budget we were able to still create something really nice looking. 4,000 simoleons to go, and we do have to finish this entire kind of landing area. In terms of scale building items, we have to include a chess table since the logic skill is really important for this career. For chess seats, I'm gonna go in with these modern like egg bucket looking ones. To blend in with this bookcase door, I say we just line this entire wall with more bookcases to make it feel kind of like a library. Let's make sure we pick a cheap bookcase, right? It looks like the most cost-effective way is to just build our own bookshelf. Let's just do it. Let's just bite the bullet and do it. Ooh, it would be really nice if I can incorporate this like record player somehow, right? Oh no, it's kind of expensive though. Story of my life. I have like no money left and I'm just wondering where did I go wrong? Maybe these modern love seats from the base game. I don't think I've used these couches since like the beginning of my channel. Okay, I only have 200 simoleons left and I'm not even close to being done, so something's gotta change. I have a feeling these stairs were kind of expensive, if I recall, so I'm going to just delete those. That's already $650 back. I'm gonna find a cheaper alternative, like, you know, this one from the base game. Way cheaper and totally like the same effect. Let's go in with this Dream Home Decorator round coffee table. It's only 100 simoleons, so we can't really go wrong. I think this is the first build where I'm like genuinely feeling kind of like I failed. Let's swap out to a different chessboard perhaps. Maybe that will help. I'm just trying anything at this point. Because this one kind of matches the stereo, so that's why maybe I thought it would feel a little bit more cohesive. I can also put yet another chessboard on this coffee table. Let's grab a piece of art for this blank wall. We must keep it under $100 somehow. That's not the worst thing in the world. It has some blue and some orange. It kind of goes. I kind of like the contrast between this modern pop art and this classic vintage chess table. I don't know, it feels rich to me. That or I'm just in denial. Let's add a couple of shoes by the door here. 82 simoleons left. I could maybe like delete a wall, open up this back area slightly more. Let's replace this $400 toilet with this $250 one from the base game. Now we can afford an ottoman right here by the door. This one is from the bowling stuff pack, so you can sit down to take on and off your shoes. We can try and include another plant just on this blank wall. I mean, look, the build doesn't look bad by any means. It just isn't as full as I would have maybe liked. You know what I mean? What if I switched these two rugs out of curiosity? It really needed some color over there for some reason. 96 simoleons remaining. I think I'm just gonna add some clutter pieces like this key hanger from the Everyday Clutter kit and maybe put this potted plant on the coffee table. I can afford one more plant to go on our side table in our primary bedroom, which leaves us with 1 simoleon. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was the hardest episode I have ever filmed. I don't even know if I passed the challenge or not. Like, I didn't include any patio furniture at all, so you guys will have to be the judge down below. Did I pass or fail this challenge? And what do you guys think of this secret agent house in general? Even if the interior isn't your vibe, I can confidently say that I love how this exterior turned out. It's just so modern and perfect, and I also just generally like the layout. I think I maybe could have made it better if I changed the wall colors in some areas. Like, I don't know, is it too late for me to do that now? Like, for example, in this area, what if I had darkened it a little bit? to make it slightly more moody. I don't know, that kind of makes it better in a way. I'm not really sure. I definitely like it in the living room, but anyways, I'm like literally filming my outro and still making changes. Let me know what you guys think of the interior, and also let me know down below which career I should build for next. And if you are enjoying this series, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps to indicate to me that you guys want me to keep going with this series. And overall, I just want to thank you guys so much for all of the support. These videos are so much fun to make, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying them. I can't wait to see you guys next week, and as usual, I hope you all have a very, very, very above average day. Love you!